It's estimated 37% of people at our age, and I'm the over 60 guy, 37% of people our age suffer from dehydration. I think it's probably higher, but that's the studies that I read. Dehydration. What a slow killer that is, huh? And this morning I'd like to talk about dehydration, especially as it relates to people our age. So good morning, everybody. I hope you're out on your walk. It's me, Bryant, the over 60 guy, on my morning walk, and I hope you're out walking too. For all of you on the 30-day Get Fit Challenge, congratulations, you're down another day, and I'm getting feedback from you that you're out there working it, which is great. For those of you first time coming, welcome to my channel. I like to talk about a few items, that are important just to encourage myself and others to get out and live their best life. Stay healthy, stay fit, stay motivated, encouraged, travel, embrace technology like AI, Bitcoin, etc., and faith. It's on my morning walks that I do my prayer time, faith, and which is really helpful. So dehydration, man, not enough water leads to dehydration. So water is the key. I'm always saying drink water, drink water. Dehydration increases risk of kidney problems, urinary tract infections, cognitive issues, and even hospitalization. So that's the kind of stuff that happens when you're dehydrated, when you're not drinking enough water. Water is the key to everything. And I did a series on sugar, and I suggested you stay away from sugary drinks. I got more on that topic. Actually, sugar is known to shut down your immune system, right after you drink it. They've known that for 70 years. So sugar, check that out. Is sugar the devil? But we're talking about hydration. Hydration, really, water is the key. You need to drink a lot of water. When you get dehydrated, or when you don't get enough liquids or enough fluids in your body, increases your likelihood of kidney and urinary problems. Kidney stones, kidney infection, kidney failure, all that kind of stuff. It also leads to cognitive impairment, cognitive impairment. I can't even speak this morning. Cognitive impairment, story of my life, right? Hopefully, maybe some of you guys can relate. As you know, Mother's Day is coming up, so don't forget, guys, Mother's Day, important thing. We love our mothers and our wives who are mothers. We love them. It also leads to confusion, which maybe I'm dehydrated because I'm getting confused. Memory problems, reduced concentration. Have you ever just sat there and just asking yourself, what the heck was that? You're in the grocery store, you just got off the phone with your wife. She told you get 2 cans of beans, and you're standing over in the chips aisle, and you're like, what was I supposed to get? Right? If you fail to deal with your dehydration, it can lead to hospitalization. That's the end road. Hospitalization, it'll, could increase the risk of diabetes. Let's see. What is it when you get plugged up? When you get plugged up, that's also a big thing. You backed up because you don't have enough liquids in your body. What is that? Oh man, you take Pepto-Bismol for it. Stomach upset, failures. Anyway, that's the kind of thing. Could lead to increased diabetes, of course, kidney disease, and headaches. What about that? Headaches. People start getting a lot of headaches. It could be lack of dehydration. Let's see, pressure, blisters. Let's see. leads to all kinds of stuff. So dehydration, it's a killer, it's a slow killer. I remember when I first went in the military, basic training, they were constantly on us about drinking our water. I mean, constantly, of course, I went to basic training in Georgia in the summer, and it's hot in Georgia in the summer. So if you've never been to Georgia in the summer, man, believe me, it gets hot. But they would constantly be monitoring people who were not getting hydrated enough, because they could get heat stroke and all kinds of stuff. And they'd put these little letters in red on their helmets to mark them, because and then throughout the training they would also be marked throughout the training, because you know, their body, they were obviously something going on, they weren't getting enough hydration. And once you get one of those heat problems like heat stroke or heat fever or anything like that, once you get that the first time, then chances are it's going to come back again quicker. So they had to know. I mean, our bodies is so much water, and if we're not keeping adequately hydrated, it's going to cause issues. And so for me, you know, all of you are so important. And I learned about this a little over a year ago when I went through this program, and they were talking about water. And man, it's so important. So I've upped my intake, and now I only drink, I drink a lot of water, and I drink some like decaffeinated coffee, because caffeine takes, you know, the water out of your body. So anyway, I hope this makes sense. So I was reading an article on it, and I said, this is an important topic for all of those out there on my channel who I care about, and who've been so great and commenting always. And so I felt like it was important. I'm hoping that you're out there walking. I'm hoping that you're doing your push-ups and your sit-ups. And I mean, not sit-ups, well, you can do sit-ups, squats, leg strength, and eating better, less sugar, and now more water. You know, you don't want to lose weight. I remember in wrestling, they'd say, oh, drop that water weight. Man, that's dangerous at our age. Don't do that. Don't lose weight by dropping water. You need to keep hydrated always. And then, you know, increase the protein, you know, reduce the amounts you're eating, of course, and then stick on the exercise plan. You know, walk every day, at least 30 minutes to an hour. Do your push-ups, do your squats, and stay hydrated, people. Stay hydrated. So that's my rant for today. Not a very good one. I'm not the best talker, as you guys have noticed, but I hope I can encourage you to get out there and live that better life. And thanks for listening. If you're first to the channel, I'd love for a little like, boop, drop a comment. A lot of you are commenting, talking to me. It's great, making lots of friends all over. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. We're out there walking every day, almost every day, about 5 to 6 times a week. I try at least 6 times a week to walk, just as a reminder to you, as an encouragement to get going. So check it out. Check out Dehydration. I think I've got one coming up, 10 signs of that you might be dehydrated. We'll talk about that later. But meanwhile, drink water. Bye.